George Santos. George Anthony Devolder Santos, born July 22, 1988, is the U.S. Representative for New York's 3rd Congressional District, covering part of northern Nassau County on Long Island and northeast Queens, a member of the Republican Party. After unsuccessfully running for Congress in 2020 against incumbent Thomas Suozzi, Santos was elected to the open seat in 2022. Before serving in Congress, Santos worked for a variety of businesses in New York and Florida. Most recently, he worked for a Florida-based alternative investment firm accused of running a Ponzi scheme, although Santos was not named in any charges and has denied any knowledge of the fraud. After a Securities and Exchange Commission complaint against the company, Santos formed a company called Devolder Organization. American politician born 1988. For other people with the same name, see George Santos. Disambiguation in this Portuguese name. The first or maternal family name is Devolder and the second or paternal family name is Santos. Santos has made numerous dubious and false claims about his biography, work history, and financial status in public and private. 6 weeks after his election, numerous news outlets reported that large parts of his self-published biography appear to be fabricated, including claims about his ancestry, education, employment, charity work, property ownership, and crimes of which he claimed to be a victim. Santos has admitted to lying. As of January 2023, he is under investigation by federal, state, county, and Brazilian authorities. There have been several judgments against Santos in eviction and personal debt cases in the United States, involving thousands of dollars. In 2010, he confessed to committing check fraud in 2008 in Brazil, but he failed to appear in court in 2011, leaving the case unresolved. In the wake of his election, Brazilian authorities revived the case in late 2022. Early life, family, and education. Santos was born on July 22, 1988, to Fatima Aziza Caruso Horta Devolder, a housekeeper, and Gurquino Antonio dos Santos, Jr., both of whom were born in Brazil. His maternal grandparents, Paulo Horta Devolder and Rosalina Caruso Horta Devolder, were also born in Brazil. 3 of his 4 maternal great-grandparents were also born in Brazil, with the other born in Belgium in 1863 and immigrating to Brazil in 1884. His paternal grandparents are not known. Santos has claimed to have dual citizenship in the U.S. and Brazil through his parents. In 2013, a Brazilian court described him as an American national. He has a sister, Tiffany Lee Devolder Santos. New York Times verified that Santos earned a high school equivalency diploma in New York in 2006. Brazilian authorities allege Santos lived in Brazil between July 2008 and 2011. He has admitted to lying about graduating from any college. Political positions. Santos has aligned himself with former President Donald Trump at a March 2019 event held by the conservative Walkaway Foundation that encouraged members of the LGBTQ community to leave the Democratic Party. Santos, introducing himself as Anthony Devolder, claimed to have formed a group called United for Trump and asked a transgender YouTube star how she can help educate other trans people from not having to follow the narrative that the media and the Democrats put forward. In August 2021, Santos called President Joe Biden a pathological liar. Santos has called police brutality a made-up concept. In a 2022 speech to the Whitestone Republican Club in Whitestone, Queens, Santos called abortion barbaric and compared it to slavery. Personal life. Santos married a woman in 2012. They divorced in 2019, 12 days before he officially filed his first congressional campaign. In 2014, he began dating a man. The two lived together until the man moved out early the next year. In 2020, Santos indicated he was living with a partner named Matt, whom he has subsequently called his husband. In October 2022, Santos told the media, "I am openly gay, have never had an issue with my sexual identity in the past decade." Santos did not publicly acknowledge his first marriage until after it was reported in December 2022. He told the Post in December 2022, "I dated women in the past. I married a woman," adding that he was okay with sexuality. People change. Electoral history.